a global revolution that has to go on. Now, this is separate from my company, or our company, obviously. But, we need equal rights in this world. Not just equal rights for Americans, not just exaggerated rights for Europeans and Scandinavians where they can travel wherever they want to because they can afford it, and the rest of us aren't even allowed in countries. Sometimes I've met enough African people who cannot get a visa to pry about it into USA. I also cannot get them a visa, which makes no sense, except for they said something about fiance's visa. I cannot find that paperwork. A marriage visa I might be able to do for like one man, but I feel like if USA is going to be like, we love the world's poor, welcome the world's poor, you can all get rich here, they should allow everyone in. So that's one part of the revolution that should go on. Another part is all people getting up to the same amount of money as each other, as all the world's people. Financial equality for us all. Communizing the oil that was taken from Iraq and Afghanistan globally, including to the Iraqi and Afghani people. Right now I think the majority of those millions of dollars are going to some of the worst people probably white people in Texas and North Carolina, and probably Joe Biden even has his hands in it. Hillary Clinton, Obama might be the only black man profiting off that. It's very corrupt. That some people are getting rich off what was the death of probably millions of Iraqi and Afghani civilians. So global justice is part of the revolution that has to go on. As far as that means that U.S. military, Israeli military has to be held completely accountable and do time for the murder of civilians in any country. That means the French have to do time for having chopped off some of the Vietnamese civilians' arms and nuclear bombed an island in Polynesia. The French have to do time for that and be held accountable. That means holding U.S. military accountable for the nuclear bombing of Marshall Islands and them doing time for that all the way up to the top of the military. Yeah, they're gonna hate me. And then I want to talk about Israel cannot be in Palestine. It cannot. It is unnegotiable. I've said repeatedly now, I'm getting tired of repeating myself, but the Japanese invented a way to compact trash and create islands that you can put dirt on and grow plant life and build buildings, very stable islands. The Israelis can build that in the Mediterranean. That's probably more where their people are from, in the Mediterranean, from the depths of the angry sea is where they came from, probably. So, they're welcome to do that. They are not welcome to have Palestine, not any part of it. We will never let them take Gaza. Not while I'm alive, not while, hopefully, anyone's alive. So, yeah. And, an end to the mental health and medical tyranny of people acting like doctors know more than other people about themselves and each other. An end to a doctor being able to go in a courtroom and destroy someone's life just based on their personal opinion. An end to doctors being able to say that you're going to die in a month and then you actually die because that's more a willed death than it is a natural death. They don't talk about that stuff. An end to the requirement of health insurance. They should just go ahead and socialize the health insurance in USA. and it should not be required for anyone. It's ridiculous to require health insurance. It should be also in USA. There should be an end to car insurance requirements because people cannot survive, and eventually people need to get paid $50 an hour to work everywhere on earth. So that is another part of this revolution that I feel needs to go on, and an end to USA showing up in countries like Somalia and drilling and taking all the valuable resources while people don't realize that's what's going on, and Israelis doing that as well, which Israel and USA doing that is European, Scandinavian roots doing that. That's their tactic. An end to occupation of all Polynesian islands and African countries and Arab countries. And I could go on and on about what needs to happen in the world with this revolution. But like I said, that does not reflect on my the company I work for. So that is personal opinion.